Welcome back, students. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about the spherical lenses and the different terms that is used in the case of spherical lenses, in the convex lens and in the concave lens. And today we are going to discuss about the image formation from the convex lens. Okay, let's first discuss the case when the object is at infinity. When the object is at infinity. Object at infinity means that object lies at a very large distance from the convex lens. For the understanding this image formation, we have to draw two diagrams. So I am here drawing the two convex lenses. Let's first discuss our first image. Suppose here is our object at infinity. I am representing the object by AB, and it lies at infinity at a very large distance from the convex lens. Suppose this is the optical center, and this represents the center of curvature, and this is our focus, and this one is also the focus. And when the object lies at infinity, the rays of light will come parallel to each other, and all the rays coming from the object is taken as parallel. Okay, when the object is at infinity. So I am here taking the case that the rays of light coming parallel to each other, and they are also parallel to the principal axis. Okay, so suppose these are the rays of light coming from the object AB, and they are parallel to each other and also parallel to the principal axis. So rays of light which are coming to the parallel to principal axis, after refraction they passes through the focus. So they passes through focus, and our image is formed at the focus. From this diagram we can observe that the image formed is real. Image formed is real, and another one, it is point sized. Point sized means as compared to the object, the size of the image is very small. And next one is the image formed is at the focus. At focus at f is we can write at f. And we have to find one more property, whether the image formed is inverted or erect. For this purpose we have to draw the same diagram again, and let me draw the lens first. Okay, again we have taken the case that object lies at infinity, but now in this case the rays of light are parallel, but they are not parallel to the principal axis. So I am taking the case that rays of light coming in this direction. Okay, in this direction, and first ray is here, and second ray is passing through the optical center. Second ray is passing, and the rays passing through the optical center, you know that the rays passing through the optical center passes at the same path without any deviation, and this ray of light diverges converges a little bit, and it is goes through this path, and our image is formed at the f. So from this diagram we can observe that the image formed is at f, and it is inverted. Okay, so the last one property is that the image formed is inverted. Image formed is inverted. Okay. Okay, so these are the properties of the image formed by a convex lens when the object is at infinity: real, point sized at f, and inverted. Let's discuss the second case, when the object lies beyond the center of curvature. When the object lies beyond the center of curvature. lies beyond C. Okay, let's draw the diagram. First we have to draw the convex lens. So this is our convex lens, and this is the principal axis. This one our optical center. This is center of curvature. This is focus. This is again center of curvature, and this one is the focus. And our object lies beyond C. This is beyond C. C से थोड़ा सा पीछे की तरफ है, behind the C बोल सकते हैं. Okay, so for the image formation, we have to take two rays of light. Okay, first I am taking the ray coming parallel to principal axis, and the rays coming to principal axis after refraction passes through the focus. Okay, it will pass through the focus and goes on this path. Next ray of light we can take either from the focus, and after that the rays coming rays passing through the focus, they will be parallel to principal axis after refraction. Or secondly, we can take the ray of light passing through the optical center. I am taking the case of optical center. So our this ray is coming on the optical center, and the rays coming to the optical center passes undeviated. So it will pass undeviated, and they meet at this point, and our image is formed between the focus and the center of curvature. So from there we can write the properties of the image formed. First one is the rays of light were meeting actually at a point after refraction, so the image formed is real. Image formed is real. Second one, image is formed between focus and center of curvature, between focus F and C. Next one is the image is smaller than the object. Image is smaller than the object. Image is smaller than object. Next one, the image formed is inverted. Image formed is inverted. We can see from the diagram that image formed is inverted. Okay, so these are the properties of the image when the object is lies beyond C. Let's discuss the another case when the object lies at the center of curvature. When the object lies at the center of curvature. At C. Again we have to draw the convex lens. This is principal axis, optical center, center of curvature, focus, again center of curvature, and this one is the focus. And now our object is at center of curvature. It is at the center of curvature. See, this is our object AB. Again we have to draw the same in the same manner. First ray of light parallel to principal axis, and after refraction it will pass through the focus. Okay, and second ray of light, I am drawing it from the optical center, and the rays passing through optical center goes undeviated. Okay, and the image, final image is formed again at C. Okay, so our image is formed A prime B prime at C. So from the diagram we can write the image formed. Again the rays of light are actually meeting at a point after refraction, so again image formed is real, and next one, it again forms at the C. When the object is at the center of curvature, image is also formed at the center of curvature. So so we can write image formed at C. And next one, it can be seen from the diagram that the image formed is inverted. It is inverted. Inverted image is formed, and last, the image size of the object and the size of the image both are same. Okay, so object and image are of same size. ऑब्जेक्ट एंड इमेज आर ऑफ सेम साइज, दोनों ही क्या रहेंगे, सेम साइज के बनेंगे. ओके, लेट्स मूव टुवर्ड्स द नेक्स्ट केस व्हेन द ऑब्जेक्ट लाइज बिटवीन सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर एंड द फोकस. व्हेन द ऑब्जेक्ट लाइज बिटवीन सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर एंड द फोकस, between C and F. Again we have to draw the convex lens. This is our principal axis, this is optical center, again center of curvature, focus, again center of curvature, and this is again the focus. And now our object is between center of curvature and the focus. So suppose AB is the our object, then again first ray of light parallel to principal axis, and the rays coming parallel to principal axis, after refraction it will pass through the focus. Okay, it will pass through the focus, and second ray of light will pass through the optical center, and the rays passing through optical center goes in the straight line without any deviation, and our ray of light after refraction meets at this point, and so image is formed at this point. This is A prime, B prime. Okay, this is the image formation when the object is between center of curvature and the focus. So the properties of the image, again the rays of light after refraction meeting at a point, so the image formed is real. Next one, real, and it is inverted again. Inverted image formed is inverted. Next one, the image is formed beyond the C. Image formed is beyond C. C से थोड़ा सा पीछे की तरफ बनी है. Next one, the about the size of the image. Image is larger than the object. Image is larger than the object, or we can say enlarged image is formed in case of when the object is placed between the center of curvature and the focus. Let's move towards the next case when the object is placed at the focus. When the object is placed at the focus, when the object is at F, again we have to follow the same process. And now our object is at the focus. This is our object AB. Okay, again first ray of light parallel to principal axis, after refraction it will pass through focus. Okay, and second ray of light from optical center, and the rays going from the optical center goes straight without any deviation, and we can see that these both of the rays going parallel to each other, and remember our first case. In that case, object is at infinity and the rays are coming parallel to each other, and here the rays are going parallel to each other. It means they will meet at infinity. They will meet at infinity. So our image is formed at infinity. First case, the image formed is real. Okay. Second one, it is formed at infinity. Third one, it will form at infinity. It is again inverted image is formed. Inverted image. Fourth one, very enlarged, very large in size. Okay, very large in size. You guys don't have to confuse that these rays are going parallel to each other. In the first case, we have taken that when the object is infinity, the rays are coming parallel to each other. Okay, so they were coming from a point na. So the image is formed in this case when the rays of light going parallel to each other. They will obviously meet at a point, and that point is infinity. So the image is formed at infinity. Okay, and again it is inverted and very large in size as compared to the object. Okay. And our next case is when the object lies between the focus and optical center. It is the most important case which is asked in the examination. When the object lies between focus and optical center O. Again, now our object is between center of curvature and the optical center. Sorry, the focus and the optical center. Again, our first ray of light, this is object AB. First ray of light parallel to principal axis. After refraction, it will pass through the focus. It will pass through the focus, and second ray of light again passes through the optical center, and we can see that the refracted light rays, the distance between the refracted light rays is increasing as they are propagating in the medium. So in the right side they will never meet with each other, so we have to extend these light rays in the backward direction. So we have to extend these light rays in the backward direction, and when we extend them in the backward direction, they will meet at this point and image is formed here. This one is our A prime, B prime. So from the diagram we can see that the image formed is towards the left side of the object, and obviously here in this case the rays of light appears to meet at a point. So in this case the image formed is virtual. Okay, so this is the only case in case of convex lens when the image formed is virtual or imaginary. Virtual or imaginary image is formed. Next one, the image formed is erect. It can be seen from the diagram that the image formed is erect. It is erect. Next one, at the same side of the object. If it is asked what is the position of the image at the same size of the object, और जिस तरफ हमारा object है उसी साइड के ऊपर image बनी है, and what is the size of the image? It is larger than the object. Image is image formed is larger than the object. So students, these are the image formation by the convex lens. At last we have to write a table for the convex lens and the position and the properties of the image formed by the convex lens. Here I am writing the position of object. Here position of image, and here the properties of image. Okay, first one is when the object is at infinity. When object is at infinity, the image is formed at the focus at f. And what are the properties of the image? It is real, inverted, and point sized. Next one, when the object lies beyond C. When the object lies beyond the center of curvature, the image is formed between F and C, or we can say F2 and C2. Okay, between F and C, and the properties of the image are real, inverted, and enlarged. Diminished. Diminished means smaller than the object. Okay. Next one, when the object lies at the center of curvature, the image is also formed at the center of curvature, but in this case the center of curvature is of the right hand side of the convex lens, and the properties are image formed is real, inverted, and of same size. Okay, and of same size, जितना साइज का हमारा ऑब्जेक्ट रहेगा वही साइज हमारे इमेज का भी रहेगा. नेक्स्ट वन इज व्हेन द ऑब्जेक्ट लाइज between center of curvature and the focus. In this case, the image formed is beyond C, and this center of curvature is again towards the right hand side of the convex lens, and the properties are of the image are real, inverted, and image formed is larger than object. Image formed is larger than the object. Next one is when the object is at F. When the object lies at F, then the image formed is at the infinity. Image is formed at infinity, and image formed at infinity, and the image is real, again inverted, and very large as compared to object. Very large as compared to the object. And the last one is when the object lies between center of curvature, between the focus and optical center. Image is formed at the same side of the object. At the same side of the object means जिस तरफ हमारा ऑब्जेक्ट है उसी तरफ इमेज बनेगी. और कैसी रहेगी इमेज? ये इमेज इमेजिनरी रहेगी, इमेजिनरी और वर्चुअल इमेज रहेगी, और इरेक्ट रहेगी and larger than object. Larger than object. So students, you have to remember this table for the image formation of the from the convex lens. Hope you guys understand the image formation by the convex lens. Thank you. Have a nice day.